citizens. Good morning. How's your spirit? Mine here. Wow. I'm kind of tripping a little bit. I got a message this morning, or I was tagged in something on Facebook, and I'm like, but why though? Like the comment was random because it ain't had nothing to do with me. All men ain't the same. Your kid already knew that part, so that was interesting. I suppose maybe it's to introduce me to the other person who was um, tagged in the thing, but yeah, they've been out here long enough that they could have reached out to me independently. So I'm confused, confuzzled, and not sure that I care. It's someone who came. It came from someone who kicks it with Manosphere folks. That's cool. You can be friends with whomever you want to. Just need you and your friends to recognize that I don't want to be friends too. That's all. I'll let everybody else run their race. Why no one can let me run mine, I don't know. I have people who want to support me. They show up for me. They've asked to have a meeting this afternoon. All those people that I met with in January, all those people I met with in 2021, you're the problem. You're the reason why I don't want to deal with other people. You're the reason why I don't want to deal with some of you. You've got nasty attitudes. You're arrogant. You think you know everything. You thought because I look like this, I didn't have a management degree. I didn't understand marketing. I don't know how to do things. I choose to move the way that I move because I move with integrity. It's most important to me. You people were out here lying in the world, faking it in a huge way. And let's just talk about it. There's nothing Christianly nor godly about that. So you can't be a part of my community. Because that shit matters to me. It matters to me that you have integrity. The people that I rock with who are still a part of that camp, I believe that they have integrity in heart and may even have wanted to do or continue to want to do the right thing. But it doesn't involve me. I make no apologies. I make no bones about it. I kind of wish that everybody else would accept their role in the shit. I didn't come into my live stream and say that I was Me Tooing anyone. I didn't come into my life and say that I was the toothless one out here hating on young girls and this, that, and the third. That wasn't me. That was them. And you've chosen to hang out with those people who offended me egregiously. What you want from me? Okay. So many over there are one-trick ponies. You learn to create thumbnails. You learn to add a bell or a whistle. And that's it. That's enough for you. You're not going to move on. You're not going to do any more. And what's most important is you can see your work all over the internet. And you can tell it's you. It's not your client. It's not the person who you created the art for. That's my problem. The lack of artistry. the inability to create art, not the same thing repeatedly. Like, I don't care how many times you look at an Ansel Adams painting. Each painting is different. I'm sorry, photograph. Each photograph is different. Is of something different. There's something there. Not not y'all, not that space. Too much of the same shit. Too much copying. Not enough living and laughing and those things. Creativity, variety. It's the spice of life. It's what we're made of and for. I think that each person over there in your little cool cabal of goofies could actually be creative once they find their thing. But instead, they're all just doing someone else's thing. It's like y'all are picking over a leftover sandwich. It's kind of gross. I understand. Yet, maybe just try something different. Childhood tenderness. Pressure doesn't have to bust all pipes. Before I forget, I need to locate a link and share it with myself. He says Minneapolis, Tennessee. Okay, interesting. Be sure to check out Marcus Young on Facebook. He does have a music podcast on, I think it's Stand Up Comedy Radio. Um, he's funny. It's probably up this border going off about the weather between here and where he used to be. We have a habit of doing that, I suppose, with people. It's not. I was looking for his link so that I could put it in the chat and share it with you all. But because it's Tucson Turnaround Tuesday, and that is what I do. Just what? I won't. Oh, there it is. I can copy the link. Ta-da! Stand Up Radio. That's the name of it. Stand Up Radio. Go check out Marcus Young at Stand Up Radio. So what I'm going to do is try to find this YouTube over here. Doing new things, sort of. In my own shaggy dress. Yeah. Turn the volume down. So easy. And ta-da! I done it! I did it! Now let's see if it comes up. Winner, chicken dinner! Ta-da! So that is Marcus Young's link. He is on Facebook now. Let's just make sure it works. Oh, I can't click it from here. Isn't that ironic? I have to go here. And it takes you to Facebook. Yay, I did it. Ta-da. Leave got na 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 got charm little tenderness. Hey. He does music, he does comedy, he does the weather. Seems to be a well-rounded, interesting dude. So, kudos, kudos, kudos. I don't know why my thingy is stuck on repeat songs. Oh, ta-da, that's why. I didn't do that. Come on, oh. So, ta-da, there we go. Now. I mean, we can talk about it. What's on your mind? Y'all want me to unblock people? I'll unblock people. I mean, I really thought I did that already. Places in my life and time. Thank you for doing that YouTube and hitting the likes thing. I appreciate it. And miss and bad. In stages. Shout out to Marcus with the bad words. We wanna know, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. Ironically, I treated you unkindly. There's no one more important to me. I don't think I've ever seen all men as the same. I raised 3. I have a father, a husband. All 5 of them were different. One of 3 daughters. Raised with my aunt, my mother. We all almost fit some type of mold, but we're all meant to break out of it. It's just the space that's weird for me. Ironically, I can't give anybody back their dignity. Hey, my light's out. Time to charge it. I can't make you who you're supposed to be or any of those things. You decided to play games. Dangerous ones. Not me. I started live streaming to tell my story. Have conversations and enjoy the journey. Somewhere along the way, y'all decided that that wasn't enough. You wanted more. Just because you want more doesn't mean you get to have more. But then you did terrible, sneaky things, dangerous things. Ironically, things that many of you were warned against. Called me behind the scenes. Honestly, I'm not even sure if you had to pay someone to troll me. Some of these folks are so emotional and so in their feelings, they would have done it anyway. But the fact that you paid people, that's the part. I can't get beyond it. But you'll never tell the truth. I mean, eventually you'll have to. There'll come a day in court. The manosphere was being investigated before I got here. I just saw the play and spoke up. Just stop now. The government's tapped my phone behind you motherfuckers. Before I became a smoker in my youth, when I was younger, my early 20s, every now and then I drink and smoke these Jar Blacks. I think today they're just a walk down memory lane. Like the idea that I'm not perturbed with a lot more people. That's the irony. They're clove cigars. I like the taste and smell of cloves. It reminds me of happiness and holidays. Back down memory lane. I see you standing there, such a happy day. Love beyond compare. Look there, look there. Yeah. Excuse me. I think about the past, our memories, like me, my kids, the husband, and he's like a blur. It's like he wasn't there. Like this light-skinned streak of lightning that just popped up every now and then. Ironically, a lot of our memories center around like going on a trip and there being a car accident. Mainly when he was present. Like the kids and I would travel alone, and there'd be no issues at all. Maybe I get pulled over over speeding, but we travel with him. His cars going off the road, exploding. It's like the Lord was like, "Child, this marriage been a catastrophe." It's just. Ah. It's funny to me, anyway, the irony. I suppose people want me to know that not all men are like that demon. I knew that a long time ago, though. You know what I'm saying? Um, I never gave up on people or love or family because of the things that I experienced. Excuse me. It made me want to do different. Mm. The youngers will tell you when they got here. I was like, nope. The one rule is that we do different. That's it. So if I have to fight the hardest to do the most different, then so be it. I can't tell you how many times like I wanted to. Ooh, your kids are angry. A thousand times until I had them. Get up the nerve to tell you the words I've never seen to come out. Like, honestly, one of the main reasons I don't want to be involved in the manosphere, I don't have a criminal record. And I like it that way. At best, it's a misdemeanor trespassing charge, which is about to expire in February. And I was financially paralyzed for years. Outside of that, we're not the same. And it's different. I'm not financially illiterate. I'm married to someone who is. Falls for the worst scams, the most obvious ones, and that cost us through the years. A lot. Credit scams. Jeez, the first one was like, the first year we were married, we didn't even have credit to be bad. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Leadership isn't a budgeting tool. Neither is the child a parent or adult. Could probably care less. Another reason I'm not interested. You overstep bounds too much. We all adults. We've all already had parents. You can't parent someone else. So when you decide to gatekeep, disrespect, and talk down to someone, it does it like that. I mean, good morning, Marcus. How's your spirit? Yes, the wake and bake. I had to get the wake and bake up before I get the work in. Although I've gotten some of that too. Thanks for passing through, Marcus. I appreciate you. I was just saying, you know, some things are important to me. Um, Trust, loyalty, responsibility. You can't parent another adult. That's just not how it works. And there's a whole lot of that going on in the space. That's why that little light skinned gap tooth girl out of Tennessee, I virtually knock her around all the time. Sit your ass down somewhere. How the hell you go shave somebody else when you basically in the same boat? What you doing, child? You can't talk down to someone who's your equal, either in age or rank or experience in life. You can't talk down to someone who is not your equal. You get chin checked all the time. Good morning, Issa. How's your spirit? Grand rising to you. Um, I'm peace for the most part. You know, making sure to clarify whatever it is that's unclear here. Uh, just not up for those things. Like in 2023, just don't fuck with JP. Like if you don't mess with me, don't mess with me. If you dig me, dig me. Come on over, hang out, kick it. We're gonna be doing some new and different things. There's gonna be some classes, there's gonna be some stuff about books, there's gonna be some stuff about history. It's gonna be all the things I've done these almost last 2 years, and then we're on to different things. If you stick with me, kid, you can learn some things. If not, you know. Thank you, Issa. I think the last time you were here, I was blowing a damn gasket because wannabe Timon was getting on my damn nerves, I guess. But I am happy to be smiling. Plus, there's so many things that I've still got. Well, anyway, it means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. I've seen a bunch of people be like, I'm going to unblock everybody who's on my block list. Why? Yeah! That's timing. I don't believe that that's a Kwanzaa gift that anybody deserves. How about that? What you got going on for today, Eso? Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. We speak life and death with our tongue. Exactly. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. I'm more worried about breathing than anything else these days. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I can say. Kuji Chigulia is the second day of Kwanzaa, and we'll talk about it later, possibly, which is self-determination. And I've known who I am for a very long time. Like I said, my parents made sure of it. So these last few days of this year or so, I think I'm just gonna kind of kick it. Today I've got work to do. Excuse me. I've got planning for the first quarter of next year. At least. Like there are other people I was talking to, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm planning for the whole year." I was like, too much, too much, too much." Like, can we? um, I can plan for the first 9 weeks. don't be playing with me. It's a lot right now. But getting things in order, determining whether or not I'm going to come back with the schedule that I used to have. The irony of it all is like I've seen weird things like you're not a weed smoker. You don't have anything to do with weed at all, but you stream at 420. It's weird. But maybe 420 is a special. Maybe it's your birthday. So, who am I? I ain't gonna say nothing. Who am I? Who am I? But you have to have been out here on this journey long as me to get it. You have to have seen and experienced what I have. Um, and then have to believe me, because some of you are weird, and you want to believe that you're the only ones who could have some shit going on. That's wild too. Like there's some big egos in the world. And I try not to be one of them. I'm confident in my capabilities and who I am, yet show me something different. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. I need to learn to do that. Come on, raise up. Put your right hand, put it like a helicopter. Shout out to my siblings. They're out that way. Ironically, my father is like, I'm gonna go out there where your sisters are. I'm like, they're too grown. Go ahead, daddy, do you. Do you, dad. Fathers can't help themselves. It'll keep them alive. Them little girls out there keep them for show. But that's family. I mean, originally, I should say always, I kind of just wanted to put down roots in Tucson and then travel. One, build a foundation here that could be that could create satellites everywhere else. Two, I wanted to have a cousin caravan. That's never changed for me. They're getting older, and it's going to be a little more difficult soon because they're going to be looking at each other like, this my cousin from who, from where, and I'm going to have a hard time keeping up. Um, yeah, one of my favorite things was the relationship between my sons and their younger girl cousins. It's just irony to see the way that it was truly based on personality similarity and birth order for those two groups anyway. My eldest son was already out of the house, so it may have shifted had he been there. I doubt it because he was old, he was much older to the girls. Yet my favorite relationship is my youngest son and my youngest niece, because um, he called her Booger, and she couldn't stand it, for starters. But whenever she got around him, she was just like this little church mouse. Now, any other time, she's a tiny terror, just tearing up all kinds of stuff. She had to listen. I'm sorry, Miss Six, but like she would have to go potty, and she would just strip her way to the bathroom. That's kind of like the whirlwind that she was. But when it came to my son, she just thought he was the bee's knees, and so she'd come and stand right next to him, and she'd hold his hand without even asking. She'd just grab his hand and then hold it and stand next to him and stare off into the distance like she wasn't doing it. Or occasionally, like if she wasn't holding his hand, she'd look at him like, "Oh, you're just so amazing, cousin." Like that part, I think that's absolutely adorable. I think it's something that children should be able to experience amongst family. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because I didn't get to see it enough growing up. Being military, we just always traveled, and then when we did see family, we had to go see them, and we had to go all over the place, and it was so many people. Like, bruh, nah. If you want to see me and mine, y'all got to come to where we are. Even if I got to pay for it, you got to come to where we are, because I can't be At least that way it'll, never mind. That's one of those things that bother me too. Don't make promises to my children that you're not going to keep. Just don't make promises to my kids, my children. That's the easiest thing you can do. Just don't make promises to children. Early on, they have a whole lot of faith in you, a whole lot of trust that you're going to do the right thing. Um, and then you break that trust. We talked about trust games yesterday, I think. Um, but yeah, definitely when it comes to hitting, there's another trust game out there that what they were doing for a while, where parents were smearing chocolate on their kid, making it seem like they had put poop on their kid. Nah, something just wild. Like, you will set your child back. Like, it's just like, if you put shit on me, it's you've been fussing at me my whole life about shitting on me or you, and you put shit on me. There's no, like, and so then when you are like, hee 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 hee, it's a joke. That that mechanism doesn't work the same in little people. That's why there's that little girl out there with the face, and she's like, that's why. Because it doesn't, that mechanism doesn't work in children. Um, it's rather static in a way. It'll stick like. Mm. That was one of the things that I said was ironic while I was out way back in February, lost, so to speak. I never stepped in dog poop. It's- Which is why you don't go backward. Like, if you left a relationship the first time, if you left a relationship for a reason. Did you check to make sure there was no poop on the bottom of your shoe? Chris was here yesterday and he was talking about how even though they had an amicable breakup, there was just something that they couldn't fix together. He didn't say, yeah, as soon as she get that together, I'm gonna go back. He was like, nah, we cool. I got you. I'm gonna go forward. She cute. There's nothing wrong with that. mm, is this? No. Why do I want to say it's like Grace Jones? No. Stop it. I'm trying to find. God no. JP, you are. Nope. You're driving yourself. It just means I'm not supposed to find it. Lord have mercy. Um, there is something wrong. with the way my cursor is working. I don't really care that much right now, but anyway. Bright light. Man, this movie did me in as a mother, as a young mother. Like seeing old dude hanging from the tree at the end of the movie. I was like, it was wild, wild. I'm like, y'all do know children are watching this, right? But anyway, what was his name? Clayton? Clayton. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, that was Phil Collins. Son of Man.
City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 50, bitch. Rack City, 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 bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 50.
Ooh. It's 51 degrees here and the temperatures are going to plummet. Y'all want to see? Man.
That bitch hop out, walk the boulevard. I need my money pronto. Get it in the morning like a green got cheese like a nacho. You ain't got no ass bitch, wear poncho.
My favorite Phil Collins songs is Studio. Studio. Let's see. Hold on. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh, I spelled it right, I think. No, I spelled it way, way wrong, apparently. I don't know what it is about this song, Marcus, but something about... Maybe it's because it's very 80s, I don't know, but it's... Like, is that her name? What the hell is that? I never tried to find out. Wasn't that important to me. It's just... Oh, man. Okay, let's find out together. Sussidio. Meaning. Innovation, independence. Hold on. Okay. According to, I just did a Yahoo search really quickly. It says, what does Susudio stand for? The meaning of the given name Susudio, it's a given name. Holy shit, that man represents innovation, independence, determination, courage, sincerity, and activity. It is often strong personalities who have this name: energetic, charismatic, ambitious, and focused. Wow. Wow. Ta-da! We learned something new today. No, I'm sorry. Boy, that was about to be bad. Uh, Sussidio. Uh, let's see if we can find out the origin. Ironically, here, the next line. Okay, so it says it is personalities who have this energetic, charismatic, ambitious, and focused, born to be an executive. If they have true passion for something, they can give everything for it. However, this also works both ways. If others want to force onto them things which do not inspire, they can totally refuse to go along. In regards to love, they like to have varied and new experiences if possible. Haha, that's funny. Ironic. That's I'm trying to locate. Hmm. It doesn't have one. This is on meaningslike.com. I will put the link in the chat. That's so funny. I never thought to search it. I just was like, it's a thing. Susudio, whatever. It's a thing. It's a person. So apparently Susudio is a given name, but from where? I don't see anything. I didn't see anything on that site, and it's not like it's super duper important to me. But the irony of once I read it, um, how much it sounded like me. Like, oh, that's funny. uh, Sorry, I was thinking about the port. She said, Marcus, Restream's having issues. Vision um, this thing as a mix between like what's the name? Mr. Rogers, Romper Room, and WKRP in Cincinnati. There goes my signal again. Like, seriously, why? I guess everybody's going back to work for the first time. Yeah, it's it's Tuesday morning. Everybody's got to get back to the hustle. It's 6 o'clock out here, so everybody's starting to move around and all that jazz. And according to this thing, oh well, the weather's supposed to be plummeting, so I got to prepare for that. Thank goodness I went shopping yesterday, so today I can bundle up and use my talk to those who are ready. Let's see. It says, hmm. Ironically, it says it's going to be a high of 70. What? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a high of 79 because tomorrow, holy crap, Batman, probably later on today, um, it's going to rain, and that is going to slow things, cool things off considerably. I wonder, 43 degrees, it's not going to be freezing rain, but it's going to rain. Here's the most amazing thing to me. Like, being able to put, like, the years of science that I didn't care for as a kid and in culinary school and my culinary degree to use to understand the world is a great thing. Like, temperatures and things didn't stick for a long time, and then I went to culinary school and it was like 32 degrees, 35 degrees, 135 degrees, 106. Once you have to remember enough freaking numbers, bruh, it's just like, oh, okay, okay. And I'm a stickler for details. Like, I was a walking SOP. Oh, people couldn't stand me. Mm. Until they got them bonus checks. When they got them bonus checks, they was like, rah, rah, JP. What you say we gotta do now? Man, I mean, we had it down to a science. Like, they'd be like, as soon as the food inspector would hit the door, everybody knew they had a task to do. You go do this, you go do that. Someone dump the sinks, someone go and make sure that the ice is all of the things are taken care of. Someone check the coolers. One of you go in there and you do the dates. One of you go in there and make sure that the thing is organized. Everyone has a damn task. Make sure that the hand sinks are clean and there's sanitizer. Move. Like, there was not a pop, 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 pop. And when I say, man, man, those days were great. And then they had something called EcoSure, which was separate from the state. And this was the company's way of, making sure that we weren't, cheating by hanging out with because the same state inspector comes out for every one of your inspections. And after a while, y'all, I mean, they be on the job for 20 years, dude. Come on. Anyway, so, like, they send out EcoSure, and we got a green. I don't think we ever got a yellow while I was there. And you gotta understand, it's red, yellow, green, like a stoplight kind of thing. Um, and I mean, sanitation is critical. Critical. Like, the fact that chefs and doctors don't make the same amount of money, but we could both kill y'all. Uh, okay. Okay. I think they just want, anyway, I'm a Hirsch. But, like, everything, the sanitation buckets, we gonna get it right. You gonna learn this. And I didn't just make people do it. I did my best to teach people what they were doing, why they were doing, and how to do it. Retrain people. Ugh. Firing people. I hated that shit. You wanna know how serious I am about my business, though? I fired a pregnant chick. Ask any man. Whoops. You don't get it. Like, men don't get a pass for you pregnant. You want to drag your ass to work. 7 days straight, after warning, after warning, after warning. Man, shit, you lucky you got fucking warnings. It's in your job description. But I'm not a bad guy. I kept a lot of people on payroll. That company allowed this, like, they would have let them go, but I could get them to work. Did amazing things. That's how you build a team that can feed 700 almost to 700 to 1,000 people in the dark, like this, with nothing but some damn gas stoves and ingenuity. Like, and colleges and universities have the audacity to reduce the kitchen staff to fried chicken Wednesday and fried fish Friday. Yeah. Woo, especially HBCUs. Y'all drive the shit out of me. Okay. Apologies. Apologies. Let's call it a fourth wall break. My bad. The way it is. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Hey. I don't know if you're still down there, Marcus, or Issa, but anyway, you ever seen the movie The Orderlies? It came out before BAPS. Same thing. Hey. I'm serious. Like, there should be a rule in media today. If someone can name 2 to 3 movies that are exactly the same, you cannot create that shit. Period. I don't care race, creed. I don't care if you use dog breeds. You cannot do it. It's just ugh, so freaking over it. Like, do something new. Do something original. I don't care. Like, match some shit up. Like I said, this is a Sesame Street romper room Mr. Rogers, WKRP type thing. Right? Do that. Not, don't do that. Do your own thing. Mash up your own thing. But do. It's the end of 2022. If you're not ready to do something new in 2023, just don't. Ain't that the song? There you go, Bryson. Don't be bitter, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding this logic. Back in a better. I want you bad as ever. Hey. Just let up. I wanna give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody gotta step up. Somebody some next up. Be damned if I let them catch up. It's easy to see that you're better. I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only took over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man did so many other. Do all the things just to show you you're special. Kitty coffee. Lately you say you been killing the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. Pull up skirt, get in the right. Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Light up the spliff and get high. Shout it, you deserve what you've been missing. Looking at you, I'm thinking he must be tripping. Play this song for him, just listen. Tell me. Oh, baby. It's a restream issue and not a internet issue. Ooh, that feels wonderful. Ironically, I haven't felt that in so long. It's just one of them things. There's so many things to be thankful for this year. It's just like the fuel to work towards everything next year. Like I'm gonna have to put my own parameters or brakes on me. Right? Self determination, faith in me. Above all other things. I mean, that's the point of living a godly life, right? Those of you who are Christians, that's the point. Walking in Christ and to someday to be Christ like. Ta-da! Ooh. There's this TV show on HBO. Trying to remember the name. 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under. I think I want to go back and watch that show. Mm. Hmm. My ear hurts. What's that boy's name? Wrong one. Huh? Is this?
Just got off, waiting on a friend to scoop me up. Oh, tell me pull out. I had to get away to call you up. I just got back from L.A. Yes, I plan to move. I love is what they all say, but I'ma be someone to know soon. Fuck with me. I ain't got no plans for the weekend. Don't know what you thinking. I don't got no drinks for drinking. I got some sweet for smoking, and I got some songs for listening. So I don't got work in the morning, since you don't know what to listen. I just got off. It's taking longer than I thought. Sitting in the Starbucks. It's getting later to cook up. Damn, my feet are getting tired. I'm trying to move. Call you back on Saturday. But I think I'ma go to bed soon. Come fuck with me. I don't got no plans for the weekend. Don't know what you was thinking. I don't got no drinks for drinking. I got some sweet for smoking, and I got some songs for listening. But I don't got work in the morning, since you don't know what you're missing. I'm missing. I just got
Hey.
Just like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever, said that you love me, but that'll last forever. It's cold outside, like when you walked out my life, when you walked out my life. Oh,
Hey.
it's like this every time. All these days I feel like me. Heartbreak and a me. 'Cause I remember every time. All these days I feel like me. Heartbreak and a do you know how to
Oh, the petty is deep with me.
I'm building my house up like bread.
The petty is deep with me, and since I'm not allowed to speak petty, be long. Too many texts. Damn, I wish I missed my ex.
You know I've been waiting for this call. Baby, I don't wanna do this all today. Don't you know you're so predictable? I can tell you everything you're gonna say. Like, hey, how you been lately? I've been missing you, baby. I don't know if I can take this again. Every time the weekend comes, yeah, I know that it won't be long, yeah. So you're gonna call my phone, yeah. You be like,
They come over.
I know how this goes, yeah. Talk about you need closure. Too many missed calls, too many texts.
Damn, I wish I missed my ex.
You know I ain't looking for no trouble. So why you tryna test me on my holiday? Or you must be living in a bubble. Oh, go with the wind, fly, fly away. Hey, how you been lately? I've been missing you, baby. I don't know if I can take this again. No. Every time the weekend comes, yeah, I know that it won't be long, yeah. So you're gonna call my phone, yeah. You be like,
They come over.
I know how this goes, yeah. Talk about you need closure. Too many missed calls, too many texts. Damn, I wish I missed my ex. Yeah.
Texting, texting, texting.
Troubling me all over my phone all night. This ain't love, you're troubling me. You're wishing you less than right. I think you want it, but I don't know where your heart is. Cool it till the morning. Na 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 na. Texting, troubling me all over my phone all night. This ain't love, you're troubling me. You're wishing you less than right. I'm the only one you want it, but I don't follow where your heart is. Cool it till the morning. Na na na. I feel like the girl at the bar.
Who's been here too long? Can't stand up.
I should be gone, but I just
Can't get enough.
yeah. Fumbling, giggling, silly as ever. I get like this every one too many, but right now I ain't even been drinking. He approached me and asked for a minute. Was turning to 5 and turning to 10, and right now I don't know how.
To say when, so can I get a refill?
Can I get a refill?
Can I get a
refill?
yeah? like a girl at the bar who's been there too long. Can't stand up.
Wish it had happened that I don't go it nervous as hell.
Don't wanna
Show it, and right now I don't even know what I'm saying. Never had game, no never. I don't wanna sound like a broken record, but
I think my neighbors probably really hate me. I don't think I care though.
so can I get a refill? Can I get a refill?
Uh,
Can I get a
oh, this is one of my new favorite songs. Like new favorite. It's been around for a while, but a new favorite.
In old fashion, have I lost my passion for the pen? It's just that lately life has been a lot less inspiring. To tell you the truth, trial and tribulation is very tiring. I gotta play a little game of gimmick and gunfire, and I'm not aspiring to be any lower or higher than I get equal as into I again. I'm the truth, I'm complicated, I'm already, but try again. I've got to die once to never ever die again. And what I believe within, I engrave it in my skin. And one thing that I ain't is a saint without a sin. How could there be a now if there never was a then? That is unbounded just like the game without a yen. I am distinguishedly deeper as opposed to the paper thin. And I breathe oxygen. And you rhyme about rocks again. You're stagnant, standing still enough to feel the war spin. I'm beginning to smell the end and the path of the blowing wind. Hopefully I'm fortunate enough to spend forever with a friend. I'm slow dancing with destiny every day until then.
Shout out to the groovy old man. Cool names, hats, suits, and all. Pretend. Hey, I am not like them at all, and I cannot pretend. I feel like you can't get one of them big Cadillacs until you are within 10 years of retirement age, like 55 and above. I slept exceptionally well last night. I had trout, asparagus, and sauteed mushrooms. And then slept like a fat tick. So I have to get work done today. After this. Maybe we'll have to come up with like a new name. Can't be just country boys no more. Some of y'all are a hybrid strain. Don't judge me. Appreciate me. I do. Some hybrid boys. See? That's the universe. Like, JP, stop being messy.
My first song was like 48 bars with no hood. You hear me flipping through my pages out my favorite notebook. Microphones in the closet, no headphones, you lost. So niggas scared to get some water. Roaches hanging open faucets, no AC. There's a break of sweat just trying to make beats. You know it's been the hustle all flirting with all his customers and flat broke. Nasty smoking black out on the back. I'm thinking I got everything in the country, and that's cold. What we do
Mm. My top three wake and bake munchies snacks. Those little mini muffins, damn near any variety. Um, Fruit and cashews. Ta-da! Almost had me. Mostly, I'm rather healthy. Like a little bit of something sweet, but I prefer natural things. I prefer like when I start this cannabis catering next year, it'll be mostly healthy snacks or like savory snacks with a little bit of sweet. Excuse me. Um, but there's so many pieces that have to get fleshed out, pinned down. For my goal today, I basically need to see the lay of the land so I can figure out where I can get the time in to build out and research recipes, seek out a commercial space for later, because I want to be able to do more. I was known before I left Durham for my before I left North Carolina for my sweet potato cheesecake recipe. And so I would like to build on that. Um, I used to sell desserts. I used to sell cheesecakes, mostly, but I did like cookies. Like at the holidays, when I was really into it, I made little boxes of cookies to give to my family. And each like they're shortbread cookies, gingerbread cookies. Um, I think like a basic chocolate chip and this Florentine cookie. And I made those with my kids, and then we gave those as gifts to everybody who came over for Christmas. Um, like when I say that it wasn't like I wasn't the asset. I mean, my ex wasn't the asset to the military. I was. You don't know how many little soldiers came to my house. We had smoked turkey, We had smoked turkey, brisket, ham, and it was turkey ham. You know, there was some Muslims there, so I soaked it, did all the right things. I cared. Like I did all kinds of stuff for years. Mm. I think the last year that I did it, we had prime rib and duck. I was like, let's just go out with a bang because I no longer give a fuck. I knew then, I knew then that there was no coming back from it. Like, he hadn't invested anything at all in, like, the house wasn't clean, nothing. I came from culinary school back to do this. Like, and nothing was done. It was just the most disappointing thing. I was like, yeah. And then I think one of the kids like tried to wild out on me at first. I was like, bro, not today. No, you not finna do. Woo, child. Bloop. I wasn't that type of mom though. I would threaten violence, but I was not really a violent one. Like, I'm like I will elbow you in the eye. Well, actually, I would dot you in the eye. What is it? I'll dot you in the eye. I'll elbow you in the jaw, I think. There were some things. I'll show you my boo boo, which meant that I'm gonna take you and jack you up in my bah! DDT your little ass. Leave me alone. It was like a mommy son code. You didn't went too damn far. Don't make me. Mm. That youngest one, boy, he just skirt the line on a regular basis. Woo, I could hear him whistling right now. Like, I just want to, snap. I'm not trying to snatch your balloon out the sky, little boy, but woo, child. Told you he been politics since politics been politicking. Like, he's just hilarious to me. I don't know. The irony is, it seems like two of my children have chosen to divest in some way. Still not my bag. It's how you approach it. Neither of them has forgotten who they are as young men in the world, black men in general, specific, whatever you want to call it. Nothing's going to let them forget that. Not anytime soon. Hmm. I finally remember this damn song. It took me a while. This is one of the very first songs. Might have been one of the first theme songs from somebody else. It was definitely the first one to take me by surprise. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, my head hurts. I think I'm going to have some asparagus and a sunny side up egg. I don't think I know. Mm-hmm. He says smooth brain dummies. I mean, it's some of y'all out there. Some of you working on cleaning them up though. Ta-da! You can learn anything if you put your mind to it. What is that song? That's it. I don't know why YouTube starts some songs just anywhere. Take your time, do it right, we can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Ow. Skate City DJs. Ow. I'll be back. I got a twinkle. Y'all know me. Black love is the scaffolding between power and understanding, the freedom in knowing the gravitational call to the stars, the refinement necessary to keep them from colliding, the knowledge that our story isn't precautionary tales or careless whispers. Your systems will be measured, their void put on display. We are the color born of a galaxy in darkness, black excellence, the fourth element, the fourth element. Just by those two little, y'all don't understand.
That's so rouse your religion. Two Y's, T and W.
Black, y'all.
Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my people, die for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, die for my people. Rap for my GG, die for my people, yeah. Die for my people, yeah. Rap for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Die for my GG, yeah. Rap for my people, yeah.
Noise pollution. To include me, I suppose, to somebody. It'd be like that sometimes. Hey, I work from home. My bad. Not really. Wow, that's actually a long song. Man, back in the day, songs were long as hell. Like, long as hell. A little too long, if you ask me. But, who am I? JP. Ta-da! That's me. I don't know. I'm feeling slightly, what's the word? I suppose ridiculous. We'll blame it on the strains. I mixed them all together today, this morning. I was just thinking about it. It's Taco Tuesday. But do I really want tacos? I don't want steak tacos. I don't think so. Maybe the change as the day goes on, but I'm pretty sure I'm set. I could have fish tacos. Although nothing about trout tacos sounds fantastic, to be honest. Like, nah, not really. I'm sure there's some food magician out there that could make it look, seem, even taste fantastic. It just don't sound groovy to me at all. Maybe something with sweet potatoes. Kadar, brown sage, I would say brown butter, sage, sweet pea, trout. I mean, a sweet potato, trout, taco. Go for it. If it were me, I would make a tortilla with sweet potato in it. I would separate the crispy skin. I would separate the skin from the trout, and I would make the skin super crispy, and pan sear the trout in pieces. Put it over for what right now I'll just call a seasonal slaw. Maybe with some, green apple, little orange juice, a light cabbage, kohlrabi even. Something that's got almost no flavor. But it's white because you got that really pink trout. Dinar. I suppose if I put my mind to it. Oh, shoot. Mm. Oh. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Eat. And then go bother Ivana. Hey. Suppose Q might be like the first G dad. Is there a bracket for that? Don't stop, nigga, hit it. Do it, hey, do it. Go do it, do it, do it. Ow. Alright. I'm getting sleepy, which means I definitely need to get moving. Eat, sleep, get up, and get off to the races. Y'all have a great day. Keep your spirit up. You'll see me in the streams again. Peace.